Thank you so much for joining me for this mudra meditation and exploration of Ganesha. Ganesha is often known as the remover of obstacles as well as the gatekeeper. Ganesha is the beloved Hindu deity with the head of an elephant and the big old belly that holds so much prana, so much vitality, so much life force energy. He is often known as the gatekeeper, and you will see at many different temples his iconography or statues of him. And when we think about this quality as a gatekeeper, we can think about that in terms of removing any baggage, anything that you don't want to carry with you as you enter into a sacred space, like a temple. But this could also be taken as the temple of your own mind, the temple of your own consciousness, your own awareness, your thoughts. This is also why Ganesha is often invoked. He is chanted to before you begin a new endeavor, a new journey, a new practice, or a new project. And he is known to be one to bestow blessings, good fortune, and prosperity. And for those of you who are part of my Patreon page, to all of the patrons, thank you guys so much. You have access to my other video on Ganesha, where we also chant his name and invoke these qualities 108 times. And I mentioned in that video that when we call upon any of these deities, whether it is Ganesha or Durga or Jupiter or any archetypal figure, we're calling out, but we're also calling in. It's like the old Hermetic adage, as above, so below. In this microscopic, macroscopic view of the universe, we call out to these archetypal energies, but we're also calling in the qualities within yourself, right? It's not just chanting to some separate energy, some separate figure in hopes that they will bless your life and remove your obstacles for you. I often think about it and interpret the practice as though I am calling upon my own qualities as well, the inner archetypal force that helps me stay resilient and remove my own obstacles. And so when we take that as gatekeeping, as the gatekeeper, I often think of this as getting out of your own way. And this is really hard because we get in our own way so much of the time with our own self-criticism, our own inner judgments, all of the racing, chattering thoughts and emotions that often impede our spiritual progress, our spiritual journey. So considering your own self as the gatekeeper, considering the qualities within yourself that you want to carry with you through the threshold of the temple, your sacred temple within yourself. That's something that we can tap into before we engage in any type of practice, especially if you do join me in the video on Patreon where we chant to Ganesh 108 times. We'll just explore a brief mudra and meditation right now to deepen into this idea of gatekeeping. And so I invite you to get comfortable, to lengthen across your spine. Feel free to close your eyes or relax your gaze. Connecting to the rhythm of your breath. Allow the breath to rise and fall. And we'll move into the Ganesha Mudra, a mudra, a hand gesture, a seal that helps direct the flow of life force energy, stimulate and channel the flow of life force energy within you. Bringing palms together at your heart, lifting your heart just a little bit to meet your thumbs, rising up. And then we'll flip the hands so that your right palm is rotating towards your heart. Hands are still connected here, left palm facing away from you. Bend your fingertips so you're clasping your right hand into your left. Elbows are directed out by your sides here. This is sometimes referred to as the gesture of unshakable faith, unshakable trust. Soften across your shoulders, but maintain the integrity of the gesture. Feeling this lift across your torso. There's both stability and spaciousness in your posture. Drop back into the breath. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Relax in your jaw, your tongue, even your teeth. You can be both strong and soft at the same time. You can imagine your body as this sacred temple, as this space in which your sadhana occurs. Physically, mentally, emotionally, energetically, spiritually. And as you enter through the threshold, through the doorway of quote unquote everyday life, into this sacred space, the sacred space of your own heart, of your own deeper awareness beneath all the busy thoughts. What needs to be left at the gate? What needs to be dropped? Your fear? Your judgments? Your worries? Your desire to figure it out? Your desire to prove yourself? Your desire to get it right? Your desire to be good? To be worthy? Your attachments? Your ideas of yourself as a spiritual person? Whatever comes up, whatever gets in your own way. And this doesn't have to be a time to analyze or go down rabbit holes of self-criticism. It's just a way to smile within yourself and give yourself a little space, holding your Ganesha Mudra, holding the gesture of unshakable faith within yourself, within your own practice. Knowing that your fear, your worries, your busy thoughts, all of your attachments and desires, they're not bad, they're not wrong. They don't make you bad or wrong or flawed. But they're not always helpful. And so we can drop them down like a heavy suitcase. Take a big breath in. Exhale with a big sigh. Gently release the gesture. Open up the hands. Bring your arms down, palms rotated up in the gesture of receiving. Just pause and observe. Breathe into your heart, the sacred temple of your heart. Feel free to remain in this meditative space for as long as you like. Breathing deeply, relaxing your attention. When you are ready, you could gently bring your palms together back at the heart. Inhale and exhale. Thank you so much for joining me. I bow to you.